You don't want to give me your driver license.
That's not what I'm doing.
You want to argue and you want to do this sovereign citizen stuff, and this is not going to work out right now.
Well, based on what the officer just said, you do seem to be suffering from the symptoms of sovereign shittery.
1075.
I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police. Stop me for your speed. You're going 70 and a 40.
Now you see, officer, he's a very naughty boy.
Do you have your driver license and insurance card?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I don't know this. I didn't know. I don't know.
Well, now I'm actually curious what you didn't know. You didn't know that you didn't know, or did you know that you didn't know? Or didn't you know that the speed limit is a, well, limit? You know?
You didn't know what?
Don't understand.
I'm showing you. Here's the radar unit. You were going 70 miles an hour. The speed limit on University is only 40.
You scanned me with that. I didn't know that.
That was kind of the point of the radar gun, you know? Well, you didn't know, so maybe we should... This is gonna be a running gag throughout the entire bloody video, huh?
I'm scaring you with that.
I said you scanned me with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I didn't give consent for that.
So, I'm sorry. You didn't give... You know, when saying stuff like that, you do sound like a sovereign citizen, so, I mean, maybe you didn't know, you know? This gonna get ridiculous real fast.
You don't need to give consent for that.
Your name is...
I'm Officer Scott.
Okay.
I need your driver license and your insurance card, please.
Okay.
44, go ahead and roll me a routine, please.
Give me a moment.
Bravo 42.
I'm just gonna reach for my paperwork.
Okay, no weapons in the car or anything like
no
that?
Weapons.
Okay. We actually pulled into the Petco parking lot here.
Yeah,
oh dear. Wasn't talking to you, mate. He really wasn't talking to... he didn't... I'm gonna stop that joke now because I'm gonna get comments and, you know, they're gonna tell me I didn't know that I should know that. That is actually very annoying, you know?
Please fill this.
What is this?
Petco parking lot.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
I'm gonna need you to fill this.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
Well, your story is starting to crumble all around you because now you've got papers for the officer to sign. That is exactly what a soft shit would do. You must be shitting yourself. You know? Somebody stop me. Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm gonna need you to fill this out.
Okay, I need your driver license and
42,
insurance
you
card.
close?
You said okay. I need you to fill
42,
this out. I'll give you a pen.
get in wild. 10, 454, I'll show you in round Petco parking lot.
You know, it's just one thing that irks me about police officers that they tend to say okay, but they really mean shut the fuck up. But they can't say that. Luckily, I can.
I need your information.
I need your information. And I need your driver license and your insurance card. If you're failing to comply...
I don't want to make this difficult.
I see. Question is, do you?
I don't either. I want to make this very easy, but you're making it very difficult. Because I've asked you several times now for your driver license and your insurance card, and you're failing to comply. When you get pulled over by the police,
You my license.
when you get pulled over by the police, you have an obligation to provide identification. You also have an obligation to provide proof of insurance.
5429 valid, registered to a Frank.
Said me?
Yes.
Cesario.
44, if you could roll a
While
supervisor.
you
as well,
waiting, you
please.
could like do that.
No, I'm going to wait for you.
I'm trying to be mutual.
Bravo 44.
No, you're not. I've asked you several times for your driver license. You don't want to give me your driver license.
That's not what I'm doing.
You want to argue and you want to do this sovereign citizen stuff, and this is not going to work out right now. This is not going to work out for you.
I'm not sovereign.
Okay.
I have a license.
I'm going to give you one more chance to provide your driver license before I pull you out of the car and detain you in handcuffs.
I'm not. You all you doing is under duress. You gotta give me time, and I'm asking.
None of this is under duress. I've asked you several times.
And I'm working with you.
There is no duress here. You haven't even attempted to locate a driver license.
I'm doing that. How are you lying?
You don't have a driver license in your phone, sir. I need a physical driver license from you.
Right, everyone calm down. I've heard it a few times now as well, and I'm curious. Is it driver license, driver's license, as in the license of the driver, or driver's license, as in multiple licenses for one person? That doesn't make any sense. Or driving license. Google girl, you wanna jump in real quick and educate each and every one of us?
Well, of course I can do just that. So as you are well aware, There are multiple versions of English. First we've got Australian, Canadian, New Zealand and American English. Here they use the terms driver license or driver's license, the one with ownership, not the multiple licenses one you just brain farted into existence, you silly night you.
Oi!
And then there is of course British English where they tend to use driving license.
On the wrong side of the road.
Well, not on the right side of the road, so yes. But that's not just contained to the British Isles. Anyway, I'll see you around Ragical.
Uh-huh.
You're not. There is no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Cooperating with me.
Okay.
Give me a moment. You held me under arrest. I could turn off my car.
Yes, please turn your car off.
Well, technically you could show a picture of the thing, but hey, he's being very difficult, so I can understand why you're gonna make it difficult for him now. Stop saying the officer's lying because you were lying about not making it difficult, so I was gonna say you know.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car off.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car.
Give me a moment. You're doing too
No.
much.
Stop.
You using aggressive
Stop.
words. I don't have anything in my pocket. You scare me. You scare me.
Relax.
Get
I
out of the
cannot
Relax.
hold on me.
Relax.
I feel safe
Oh,
right
you
here.
mean
Calm
it's
down.
10-3,
Calm
mean
down.
it's 10-3 for
I'm gonna try and
Come out
get
of the
on.
car.
You're not allowing
Come
me.
out of the car.
I'm not gonna oppose anything.
Come out of the
You
car.
doing everything you doing.
Come out of the car.
You being
Face
aggressive.
away from me.
Please,
Face away from me.
Allow me
Face
to
away
get my
from me.
stuff out the car.
Get on
No.
the floor.
Face away from me.
Yep, it was thinking about it and actually did it. So, officer, that is not the floor, that is the ground. We've established that in another video. So, and that was me actually blowing up my Woody Bit bucket. So, thanks for that.
Is it because I'm wearing
Face
all
away
black?
from me.
Around.
What kind of strange question is that? I mean, might as well ask if it's because you're in a black car. Hey, your tires are black too. You got a black steering wheel? Holy hell, man. Even the tarmac is, well, kind of gray. Officer, arrest the car park.
Right now.
Bravo
23, Canine 5,
Face away from me.
Why y'all doing?
Give me your hand.
Oh my eye.
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back. Do it now.
Why?
Do it now, right now. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not. I'm a wolf.
Well, I hate to break it to you. Did this man just say he's a wolf? I was gonna take a jab at him for him saying that he's not under arrest, but that's even dumber. That's impressive for all the woofy reasons.
I'm a wolf. Stop.
Leave your hands behind your back.
Stop. I got work over there. Could you allow me to get my stuff? That wouldn't allow me. I don't have it in my pocket. I have a license. I
Warm
have
the chain.
registration. I have.
You're under
everything.
arrest.
Don't allow me.
That's logic.
Now y'all going to court, man. Y'all using excessive force. I have my license, registration. Keep on allowing me.
I got it.
Well, that's just the thing, Wolfman. He gave you multiple chances to present said documents, and you did not do anything of that kind, and then you're now lying on the floor, and you're not gonna get your belly scratched there, Wolfman. I still hear him saying he is a wolf. I don't even care if that's not what he said. That's special. Oh, for fuck's sake, I said floor, didn't I?
I have it directly from Ferry Road. Y'all doing too much. And then you call me a sovereign.
Oh, here's the thing. I mean, maybe you don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you act like a sovereign citizen, people will call you a sovereign citizen. That is how that works. Something about ducks and quacking and that they, do that.
And then you can allow on the oath. I just put these pants so you won't allow me to get anything. I can't.
97. Roll over on
think
the other
fast
side.
enough.
You can't think fast enough. Well, that's true. Imagine that. A sovereign citizen denial Wolfman that... What the hell am I watching here?
But y'all use so much excessive force.
It's all on body cam. So everybody will be able to see just how much time I gave you to provide an ID when you refused over and over.
I didn't refuse. I asked you to fill out that paperwork, and that's what.
Bring your knees up to your chest. Do it now.
What?
Roll over onto your knees.
Not so fast, officer. You can't think that fast. In this case, it's two legs. That's two things he needs to move. And, yeah, pretty sure that's gonna work out well in the end.
You got me spazzed.
Sit up. Stand up. Stand up.
What part of stand up don't you understand?
You can put them in
I
my
don't understand.
I have a follow-up question. How the hell do you operate a vehicle if you don't know how to stand or basic wordy bits? You must be one of those weirdos I keep hearing about. Yeah, weirdo.
Exactly.
Officer, you see, he's a Wolfman. And that right there is also the end of that sentence.
I don't know. I pulled him over. I asked him for ID. He gives me this, tells me I need to fill this out. So I continue to ask him for his ID over and over and over.
Good.
I told him we're not going to play the sovereign citizen thing. He says I'm not a sovereign. He says he's looking for his ID in his phone. I told him 2 or 3 times there's no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license. He tells me I'm a liar. So I go to pull him out. He starts resisting.
Yeah, he's a sovereign.
Now I guess the question becomes, can I go in here to find a license or do I have to wait?
Actually, the real question here, officers, is what is on the paper? We want to see. I mean, in the end, it's probably one of those things that he is having you sign the contract, that he's not gonna have contract with you because reasons that don't make any sense. And even after all this time, it still baffles me that these people think they can get away with it.
Let's just wait. Why even bother looking for a license?
You see, I've been asking that question over and over again to sovereign citizens and never got an answer. If you are sovereign, why do most of you actually have licenses and identification? And how come you think you can actually use your sovereignship, which is a jab at the rowboat? You people seem to be driving around town. But you think you can use the Constitution and all the laws and regulations for your benefit when you're not part of the society you live in, without taking any responsibility for, well, anything really. Doesn't make any sense, does it? And if that does make sense to you, I've got some terrible news for you. Because your brainy bit is broken beyond repair.
Oh, I gotta ID him.
Rapid ID.
I have that.
You have rapid ID?
Yeah.
Who's the car registered to?
I haven't even checked yet. I didn't have time.
I'll check for you.
All right.
2392.
No, you guys don't understand.
Sir, I couldn't have made it any more clear that I needed your driver license.
You see how scared you're supposed to be sensitive. You're supposed to be out there. Hey, what are you 44?
Yes.
You're doing this for money.
This has nothing
This
to do
is
with
for
money.
Because no, the way you just disrespect me, I'm gonna have to. I know.
You do whatever you have to do. I told you we're not going to play this sovereign citizen
I didn't
thing.
say that.
You're trying to have me fill out sovereign citizen paperwork.
No, I'm not. That's the paperwork gets your information, so I know who you are.
I told you who I was.
That's
As a matter of fact, the very first thing I said to you was, I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police.
I just asked you to fill out that information.
Yep.
That's all I did.
Yep,
Ask you
that
to fill
is.
out that information.
And you didn't comply with any lawful command.
I said, give me a moment. I'm doing
I gave you
this.
several moments.
No.
Yes.
Disrespectful, man.
Yeah, I know you are.
No, man. I'm not going back and forth with you.
No, you're going to jail.
You're doing this for money.
No.
You're doing this for money.
I'm doing this because
You
I was
ran something,
conducting
you believe
speed
something, but it's not
enforcement
true.
for the safety of the public because we have several crashes at this intersection. You're driving 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then you refuse to provide a driver license when I ask for it.
You ain't give me the time I can. You talking about there's no such
you know
thing
what?
as additional license.
I'm going to write it in the police report just how many times I asked you and how long it took.
It's recorded.
Yes.
Well, you know, judging from his brainy bit and how he uses it, I genuinely believe this man has no idea what's going on. He also told you he was recording it on bodycam, and we're looking at it right now. Unfortunately, having to deal with your stupidity.
Every single
Everything I
moment.
said is recorded.
Every single moment of our conversation.
My actions is recorded. So you can see
Every
I'm
single
trying
moment.
to show you information.
Oh, that's not how it works, sovereign citizen. It's not up for interpretation. What you see is what you get. And what we got is pure dipshittery on your end.
No.
It's going to show that you don't want to
It's
cooperate.
most certainly going to show that I asked you several times for an ID and you wanted to play in your phone and
That's
give me a
not
paper
true.
to fill
I'm
out.
my camera because I don't have. If you check my pockets, I don't have anything on my pockets. I just came from the gym. I'm trying to give you information.
You didn't
What
try to
mean?
give me anything. I'm going to get it right now. I need your right index finger.
I'm Jacquez of the Wilson family.
Jacquez of the Wilson family?
Yes.
Watch him for a couple
Is that your whole name? Jaquez?
10-4.
Is that how you spell it?
Uppercase J.
That's kind of a given with a name, but you're probably gonna say uppercase all letters, and you're not a soft shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Lowercase A.
Ah, well, you know, maybe he's an entry-level sovereign citizen.
Uppercase W. Of the family of the family Wilson. So uppercase W.
Like that.
Lowercase I. Somewhat.
Somewhat, or that's not it?
Listen.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
I'm being held under duress.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
No.
How do you spell your name?
So there's an E at the end. I told you J-A-C-Q, uppercase J, A, lowercase A, C, uppercase. Like, listen, if
E-S-E?
E-S-E, that's how I spell my name. Lowercase A.
That's how it's on your driver's license.
Q,
E-S-E?
U.
I don't know that he even has a driver license. I need your right index finger.
It's very
You
difficult.
can face that way, and I'll go ahead and take care of it. Face that way.
Is this for a citation?
Face that way. This is for your arrest paperwork. So face that way.
It was at this exact moment he understood that he is arrested instead of, getting a citation for speeding. That's how it works. SovCit, you should know. Well, maybe he doesn't know. He's a Wolfman after all. Woof woof, motherfucker.
Listen, I have.
If you don't provide me with your ID,
no consent to scam me.
If you don't provide me with your ID, it's going to be an additional charge.
I would like to. I would like to provide
Okay, then
you with
please face that way so I can get your identification.
But this is not the.
I'm going to ask you again. Please face that way so I can provide you with you. You can provide me with your
You just
identification.
want to make this worse for me.
No, I don't. I want to make this as easy as possible,
I got all my
and you're making it
documentation.
difficult.
This is all under duress because I tried to give you my
Excellent.
information.
Stop talking. Jaquez at the Wilson family.
Well, at the moment they're not asking questions, so he's not actually getting his Miranda rights just hey, who said that? Don't make him stop talking. He talks the stupid shit. I like the stupid shit. I mean, I like to make fun of the stupid shit. So, carry on. Don't listen to this man.
Oh, you said just do what the officer asks you. How hard is that?
I'm shaking because you scared me because you don't want to provide any kind of identification for
I
yourself.
couldn't even stand up.
Right.
Because
How hard is that?
I'm so scared. I'm under duress.
You
I'm
look
scared.
like you're scared under duress, so stop talking and just mind your business under duress.
What does that mean?
That means shut up and mind your business.
You're right. This is not my business.
All right, your right finger again. Can you go see if he found this guy? Don't push down. I'm going to do the pressure
I'm
here.
not doing anything. You shaking.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I told you. You scared me because you don't want to provide any information about yourself.
I was scared. I couldn't even stand up. I was a deer in headlights. It's all recorded. I'm just thankful to be alive, but I see you got all this.
I don't know why you're trying to make it difficult for me. Right index finger.
I mean, he's a sovereign citizen. That's what they do. Also, it's not a contest of who's scared more than the other guy. I mean, at some point you gotta... What are we doing here?
I wasn't. I was really.
You were trying to make it very difficult
I
for
don't
me.
have my license and my pants, but I know I always have them on
1035
my
2 times
phone.
with a seize tag.
Oh,
It's got
okay.
it with a picture and everything.
Oh, so your license is no good and they want your tag. That's why you didn't want to give me your information?
That's not completely true. I sent a letter to Miss Terry Rose for my authentication for my license, and that's true. And I have the paperwork, and I know a license. I have all this. I have proof of insurance. Listen, I'm not trying to harm anybody. You don't want to hear that.
Don't you understand, officer? He's just casually doing a 30 mile an hour over the speed limit. You know, I mean, if he crashes into someone, that's someone else's fault. Why are they in front of him? That's how the brainy bit of these people work. Or actually, doesn't work.
You want to send another black person, all black is yellow.
And there it is. Utterly pathetic.
This has nothing to do with black and
I
white.
do not. I'm not consenting. I do not want.
Okay,
I'm not
no problem.
consenting to jail.
Did this man actually pull his get out of jail card? But I mean, I said pathetic, and that doesn't even begin to describe this shit.
You don't have to consent to jail. You're going.
Okay.
But you see, officer, did he actually consent to the door slam? What a stupid man.
Hey, just make it known that
he's
doesn't
registered
consent
owner.
to jail.
Okay.
1035 DL.
So he's suspended, license not
Can you just send me the, just MDT me the driver license? And as I pull him out, he starts pulling away from me. So I push him into the door jamb, ask him to turn around several times. He won't turn around. That's when Gabino comes over and helps me take him down. We put him in handcuffs, put him in the car. So, very minimal use of force, but...
He's not complaining of any injuries.
Well, that's true, officer, but his brainy bit is crying for help.
He might when we get over to the station because he just is trying to throw everything out there.
Right.
If you want to ask him if he has injuries, I'm fine with that. I can get him medically cleared, not an issue.
report him.
He's going to go for resisting. He's going to go for driving with a license that's no good.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the ticket for 30 over. I'm going to give him the ticket for failing to provide proof of insurance. We're going to take his tag.
Suspended
The whole and suspended the
Well, that's going to be on the
That's
PC.
right.
So.
And he's got the 27 for resisting.
So
Right.
is the car registered to him?
Yeah.
So the car's his, but the tag is a bad tag or something?
No, it just says he's got.
C-tag.
Probably
Oh,
it's
a
insurance problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to pay shit. It's not his problem.
Yeah, but yeah, we can't tow it
Yeah.
unless the
Unless
property management wants to tow it. So. Okay,
I'm listening.
your car is going to stay here. Okay, it's not going to have a tag on it because the state wants the tag back. So there's a chance that it gets towed by the plaza. Okay.
I would not. I wouldn't consent to that. Like before.
You don't listen.
I know you're trying.
We're not
to
talking
operate,
about consent
I know
or
you're
anything.
operating. Like honestly, you don't. Really
We're not talking about
necessarily
consent.
have
The
jurisdiction.
plaza doesn't need your consent to tow your vehicle if it's sitting
You don't
here with
have
no
the
tag on it and it's not going to
jurisdiction
move.
like,
Listen to me, okay?
We need to-
I am not towing your car. I can't make that more clear. I am not towing your car. We're going to leave it here. What I'm trying to ask you is if there's anything valuable in your car that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping. Because there's a chance that the plaza owner tows your car because it's sitting here without a tag on it. I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can to you, and you're making my job extremely difficult.
Listen.
So here's the thing. If you have something valuable in there that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping, tell me. If you don't have anything valuable in there, that's okay. I'll leave it all in there. If you don't want to answer the question, things are going to be left in there because I have no legal right to search your car at this moment. Okay? Unless you want to give me consent to search your car. Would you like to give me consent to search your vehicle?
Give me a moment. Like.
I knew he was gonna say that. Give me a moment. This man, I think he operates at a very low efficiency. His brainy bit is not a 4-watter. It has no wattage at all. That was too much information for him to process, and now he's in trouble because he's trying to catch up to the first wordy bit that actually came at him in the form of, hi, I am Officer Scott. I think he's still over there. Well, he should be here. How do you operate a vehicle? And more importantly, how do you function?
Okay.
You giving me a lot. I have the thing that I was getting for you to give you the paperwork. I have a binder and I have my book bag and my phone. And it's not no joke. I don't see your badge number, and that's really it. I don't see your badge number.
Oh, well, look at that. He's actually in a policeman catcher as well. I'm not gonna play the music because you don't deserve that. And you might not see his badge number, but it's gonna be on the police report. And don't pretend you would be able to remember when you can't even process information that was just given to you.
You say your name. Like, I know a Boston guy. He played for Florida,
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Do I
told
have
you two
consent to
things.
search your vehicle?
I asked you to.
Do I have consent to search your
vehicle?
Do I have consent to search your vehicle? Yes or it's a yes or a no question. Do I have consent to search your vehicle?
Do you need
Will
that
you-
to get the stuff out?
Will
the
you
car?
allow me to search your vehicle?
I will allow you to grab 2 things that I'm identifying for you out of my vehicle.
Okay, what 2 things?
My book bag.
Where is the book bag?
I believe it's in the back seat.
Can you get the book bag out of the back seat, please? What else?
I don't have anything.
That's it? Just the book bag?
And the binder with all my documentation.
Where?
Oh, it's processing, and there it goes. Documentings, everyone.
Where's the binder? The one that you had in your lap?
Yes.
And the accordion binder on the front seat.
And that paper, I still need you to fill that out.
No, I'm not going to fill that paper out. You're going to have all my information on your probable cause affidavit, okay?
Him right there too. Yep. Because he put his hand in my
Okay,
eye.
no problem. That's all you need out of the car?
Please zip it back up. Zip it back up, please.
Okay, that's all you need?
Could you zip it back up, please?
We're going to put it in the car and it's going to go with you. So, I'm going to ask you one more time. Is that all you need out of the car?
Just trying to
I have your phone and your key. They're going to go with you. I'm going to lock your car.
my social security is in that too.
Where?
It's on the side of the vehicle where the blue pouch is right there.
His social security card is in the door. Anything else?
It's not in the blue pouch. It's not in the blue pouch. It's only like 3 papers that's not on the blue pouch. But I don't want nobody stealing
He's
my
going to
social
get gloves
security.
on.
Okay.
Other than your social security card, is there anything else before I lock this car?
All my legal documents and stuff.
The legal documents are there on the trunk.
You got my phone.
Yep.
And like honestly, like I'm surely not trying to like accept going to jail. It's gonna be repercussions.
You don't have to accept going to jail. You're going to jail. There is no getting out of it. You're past the point of return.
If
I was extremely polite.
Show me probable cause.
Yes, I'm going to show you probable cause on the probable cause affidavit. Okay. No problem with that.
Probable cause.
Okay. Okay. That you can argue that all day long.
Tell me what? I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. I got a 400-page book of how to deal with these situations.
That sounds like you got scammed, man. Did you pay any money for that shit? Sounds exactly the same as the 200 proofs by Eric Dubé for the flat earth. Now, the joke about that is there's only 40 and the rest just keeps repeating and it's all horseshit anyway. Also, it's like talking to a houseplant. They don't talk back either, but you know, they're less annoying. Because this guy uses words. Not in a good way, but it's noisy.
You might know what it's called too. So I'm going when I go to the jail, because y'all gotta send me to the jail.
Hold on.
And this is
We can have this conversation on the way to jail. Is there anything else in the car that you need me to take out before we leave it here secured?
Are you secure so you can roll up my windows? Can you roll up my windows?
Yep, I'll roll the windows up and lock the doors. Is there anything you need out of the car? I'm asking you a question and you're not answering me. This is your last chance to answer before I just lock the car up and leave it there. Is there anything else that you need that's valuable inside of the car?
My social security, you say you gotta get his gloves. I didn't ask y'all to look through my book bag.
Okay. All right, that's all. Thank you.
Can I show you my...
No! Also, back before door slam.
We'll have a conversation on the way to the jail, okay?
Hey, oh, door slam, fuck you.
Officer Scott. No, you don't need my first name. My badge number is 996.
Holy Simon, gotta catch 'em all.
Okay, what's your point? Did you not have a point, or you just don't want to talk to me anymore?
Why didn't you cooperate?
Why didn't I cooperate? That's the question for real right now?
Because like the emotional intelligence just wasn't there.
The question is, why didn't I cooperate? That's the question right now?
I know that I always have a copy of everything on my phone.
Okay, well, there's no such thing as an electronic version of your driver license, so I'll tell you that again, just like I told you that at your car. That's 100% true. There's no such thing as an electronic version of your driver license. It does say that, as a matter of fact. Do I know what a license is?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what a license is?
Well, I guess we can take that silence as a big old no. For fuck's sake, man. Why do you try to outsmart smarter people, which would be everyone you meet?
Oh, I see that you want to ask all the questions, but you don't want to give any answers.
Oh, in his defense, that's what sovereign citizens do. But he claims he's not a sovereign, so he doesn't answer questions. He follows the script step by step and claims he's not a soft shit. That is impressive. Again, for all the wrong reasons.
Do you know what a license is?
Yes.
Okay. Then you would know that it's a physical card that you are required to provide upon demand by a police officer when you're pulled over on a traffic stop. Yes.
What definition is that?
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be right in your probable cause affidavit. You'll see the exact statute.
Black Law Dictionary. Black Law Dictionary.
I have a question for you, soft shit. I know you don't answer questions because, you just did answer a bunch of questions. What is the dictionary part in Black's Law's dictionary? Could it be that now stay with me here. There's too much information. I probably already lost them. Maybe it's a dictionary, you know? Maybe? I'm trying to work with these people and I don't even know why.
Black Law Dictionary is the legal dictionary. A license is...
Okay, you can cite all your sovereign citizen stuff that you want, but the problem is that you're in Florida and we go by Florida state statute here. So your sovereign immunity doesn't work here in Florida.
Get this man another dictionary, because he doesn't know what the words mean that he uses. So, I mean, there's words and there's whatever this guy is spewing. I love this officer, he's just laughing at him. More police officers should do this too. soft shits, allegedly. Huh? You stupid dick flute.
That's discriminatory. That's very discriminatory.
Okay, well,
Very discriminatory.
then stop citing all the sovereign citizen laws.
What? I just said Black Law Dictionary. This is the legal dictionary, international legal dictionary. This is a legal dictionary.
Nope.
You don't even listen.
I think it's the other way around, my friend. I think you feel like you're above the law. Right in this door.
Can you open the door for me?
Yep, come over here. Make your first left. And have a seat on the bench. Have a seat on the bench.
That's a bench.
Well, I don't know, Wolfman. Maybe you need to, you know, have a look at your dictionary to understand the definition of a bench.
Chuck.
Well, the funny thing is you had your driver license the whole time, and you never even tried to get it for me.
Yes, that is really funny.
I didn't know where it was.
Oh,
I told
okay.
you that.
Go ahead and
That's why
stand
I
up.
tried to pull it up on my phone, but that's
Turn
what I'm
around.
saying. You played it. You really played it. That's not my license.
Oh, that's not your driver license? What is that?
I mean, that's called a driver
Bravo
license.
25
That's not
LB
me.
98.
Oh, who is that?
Can you copy another?
You saw? You
Put
see-
this hand on top of your head. Put that hand on top of your head.
Right.
On top of your head.
1808 Northwest
I
83rd.
told you I gave you my name. I gave you my name. And
All right. Go ahead and have a seat on the bench. You don't have to put your hands on your head anymore. You can just sit.
I told you my situation.
Okay. Well, this name on the driver license is the same one you gave me. So is this you or not you?
It's not.
Jaquez Wilson.
That's not the name I gave you.
Yes, it is.
You typed my name.
Yeah.
That's not my
And that's the same name that you gave me.
That's not.
Jaquez Wilson.
That's not the name. I gave you Jaquez, uppercase J, and I said the Wilson family.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I have my license. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone. That was enough for you to take it to that next level.
Yes. I understand you're extremely...
I know what you want to say, officer, but don't do it. Allow me. Stupid, idiotic, an utter dick flute. And now brace yourself, everyone. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm sorry. I had to go there.
intent on trying to downplay the whole situation, but it was much more than that.
You're saying you gotta make it much more than that.
No, you made it much more than that. That's what I'm saying. All of it's on body camera. So we don't even have to sit here and dispute the facts. We can just watch them later in court. How about that? How does that sound to you?
I'm not necessarily sure.
I know.
I don't know about you guys, but I enjoyed this shit show. Especially because, well, he is not sure about it. What does that even mean?
It's hard for you to understand when you don't have anything to say.
Yeah, that protects from X-ray, UV.
Okay. Is this the same thing? Protects from radiation? You made this yourself?
34 copy.
Wow.
With my phone gets radiation. A good 2,000 enough.
Oh dear. We're not dealing with the average soft shit denier. This man denies everything. Let me guess, you're a flat earther. That's gonna be funny as hell. I should introduce him to Eric Dubé with his 200 proofs he bits. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if Eric Dubé is even relevant anymore. I mean, the whole flat earth shit kinda crashed down into dipshittery lane and then crashed into a mountain, which exploded. Because my mountains in my stories always explode.
Ooh, but yours has direct. That gun you got.
Yeah, the radar gun. Yeah, the one that I got you're going 70 and a 40 on?
I'm not sure about that.
Well, you should be, because I showed it to you.
I wasn't driving either.
Of course, Captain, you were traveling in your rowboat. That's mighty sovereign citizen of you. Or not, depending on your regional narrative you're trying to push.
Oh, you weren't driving now?
I never said I was driving.
Who was driving?
Me on a 68 around
who was driving?
100 block
I
of
was-
Riverside.
Who was
I
driving?
was traveling to Walmart.
Oh, you were traveling. Yet another sovereign citizen statement. But you're not a sovereign citizen, right?
Well, I told you about doing that. You keep calling me a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, because that's exactly what soverein citizens say. I was
That's not-
traveling, I
that's
wasn't
not
driving.
Proof against. That's not proof against anything. You don't believe everything you read. You shouldn't believe everything you hear and have anything you see.
Okay.
What you doing is that's You just putting a label on me. That's not good.
I didn't put a label on you. I said, yet another sovereign citizen statement, but you said that you're not a sovereign citizen. That's exactly what I said.
Don't call me that. That's not who I am. Who I am.
Oh, I found your license.
You found my,
yeah.
So you found my
I found your driver license with all your information on it and your picture.
You found my wallet.
No,
Yeah, and that's not my license.
I found your driver license. Or should I call it a traveler's license?
Holy hell, officer, let's calm the fuck down. You can't just throw comedy bombs like that. I love how this officer's just having a ball with it.
No, I could show you that too. I have one of those too.
Oh, okay. Here's your insurance for the car and the registration. All things I asked you for that you never gave me out there. I don't know why you wouldn't just give it to me out there.
I couldn't think, so I'm giving to you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. What does that say?
What does that say? Ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone.
Yeah, but don't you know, officer? He's got Black's Law's dictionary, which is just a dictionary, and he cites it as I think I just got a headache of the stupidity on display right now. Holy hell, mate. He speaks all the bloody sovereign citizens lines and claims he's not. That is just... I have actually never seen that before. Which is bloody impressive with all the dipshittery going on around here.
Least of all, a sworn officer of the law. So, isn't that funny that your ignorance of the law got you in trouble today? Because you wouldn't provide me with a hard copy of your driver license.
That's not true.
It's 100% true. Stand up. It's going to go out this door, make a left, and you're going to make a left into the first cell on your left.
Are we sure he's gonna be able to remember that?
Can I go to the restaurant?
Yep, it's right in there, on the left.
Well, holy hell. He made it. Also...
Cell door slam.
He's gotta go to the pooping chamber. I hope he understands that is not inside a cell. I didn't see a pooping pot. Damn it, the camera shutter speed was too stupid. And with that I mean, that probably says, watch out, stupid inside. Anyway, you guys ready for the list? Resisting an officer without violence. Driving while license is suspended, first offense. Refusing to surrender said license. Unlawful speeding, that's usually unlawful with 30 miles per hour over the speed limit. And something along the lines of failing to provide a liable security thingamabob. He pled no contest and was, $293. This man does not have that. That is gonna be funny as hell. Now remember to tickle the bell and all things around it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Officer Scott could really be part of the campfire roast. Maybe we should invite Wolfman as well.
No, I'm not. I'm a wolf.